Okay, everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you the newest addition to my safety shoe collection or work shoe. This is the type of shoes that I wear at work, and it's the Redwind 2400 size 10 double E. I picked these shoes because they kind of remind me of the 2407s, which are a Kinto shoe, and what that means is that it has extra space in the toe box. And I had those shoes for about 5 years, and they're super comfortable. They're actually more comfortable than the slippers at home. So with the but they're like ready to retire because they're cracked and they're not safe anymore. They lost the grip on the sole, and so I had to get a new pair. So that's why I picked these, because they look pretty similar, and I hope I get the level of comfort that I get from the 2407s. There's a video that I made after the shoes have been worn for like 3 years, and just so you can have a point of reference. Okay, so these are 2400 Redwinds, and I don't think I've seen that many videos on YouTube about them, but I already seen them, and I wanted to share with you some of the things that I saw that were kind of like a little bit unusual from Redwinds, because Redwinds is known to have like super high quality, and the shoes are super structurally well made. But there were a couple of things that I saw for the first time. I've been buying Redwind shoes for about 2021, so for about at least 20 years, and I never seen the things that I saw on this shoe as far as finishing the product and basically that's it. The finish of the product. So we start with the tour. This is the toe box. It has a toe protection. It looks like it's plastic, but this is the leather shoe, leather toe box, leather panels on the side, triple stitching in most of the shoe. There's occasional single line stitching on some of the leather panels. The typical super strong shoelaces, speed hooks, metal eyelets. It has a little bit of nylon panels here, but it's good for comfort. The majority of the safety occurs on the bottom part of the foot, so this shoe actually does a very good job at making sure that that part of the foot is well protected with leather, and even an extra nylon toe protection and heel protection. I like it how the stitching is a little bit stylish. They added that red line in the middle, which is a nice feature. I know that these are work shoes, but sometimes it's fun to see things like this. The tongue, partly made out of the nylon material and leather. And let me see, the back has a nice pull tab, also the black and red. Waterproof. And here's the tag. I don't know if you already know, but for Redwinds, if you see the white tag, then it means that it was made in the US, and that's a nice feature if that's important to you. A size 10. Normally I wear size 10 and a half on Nike shoes, so on this one I ended up getting a size 10. I guess they run half a size big. Sorry. So like if you've seen our other videos, you know that's important for me. I think that it's important for you to actually see the inside of the shoe, and so that's what I'm going to do next. There's not much I can do because the tongue is attached to the side panels. But the inside is not leather lined. It's actually some of the nylon material. There's like a lot of cushion inside. So that's excellent for comfort, especially if it's a work shoe where you're on your feet a lot. It comes with an insole, Wedwin insole. It's nice and bright. Branded. Those perforations for to air your feet. And this is the back of it. Reference to the size. And heels stabilization pad. Anyway, so it looks very comfortable. It's not leather. This is actually some kind of fabric. In the inside, structurally looks very sound. Some stitching from the footbed to the side panels to the lining. That's the shoe. I'm gonna give you one last tour, and I'm also gonna point out the things that were surprising to me and slightly disappointing after being a customer for so many years. There's branding in the back. Okay. And the outsole. Like I said before, I have 24/7. It has a similar pattern, and it's it serves its purpose of being oil resistant and slip resistant. But the reason why I stopped, I had to get a new pair because the old ones, this lost the traction already. Okay, so back to the things that were slightly surprising and that I had never seen with Red Wings before. One of them is the finishing of this. Like, I never seen Red Wings with loose threads. Also, this finish on the rubber right here looks very unusual. I don't think it's I think this pair of shoes skipped the final QC section. Like, this kind of rough, the joints between the welt and the bottom of the and the outsole. It feels like rough plastic. Like they didn't sand it down or they didn't trim it. See? I don't know if you can see with the camera, but let me use this for contrast. So you see how like this, there's like an extra lip of plastic that it seems like it's part of the sole, but I think it was supposed to be cleaned out after they weld. They attach it to the weld. This looks really bad. It looks like they forgot to sand it as well. This is a new pair. I got it from the store, and obviously this is like the most obvious. This one, where the welt joints, I never seen it look so bad. Again, the extra plastic between the outsole and the welt. It looks messy, like this. It's not very typical of Red Wings for those things to make it out to the public. So I suspect that this pair of shoes fell through the cracks and they didn't go through the final inspection. Normally the box has a card of whoever did the QC, and this box doesn't have any QC cards. So that's another thing that makes me believe that maybe this pair of shoes missed the QC department in the assembly line. So what you saw in the box were an extra pair of shoelaces, which I think is a good, nice feature. I'm probably gonna replace them. Even though they're work shoes, I think it's a nice feature, nice detail, make it a little bit stylish. Other than that, other than that finishing issues with the shoe, I still have confidence that the integrity and the structure of the shoe is going to be excellent. And just like the other pair me last me 5 years, it wouldn't surprise me if these shoes last me the same or just as long. I think that's about it. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.